For the first time in 2025, someone in our state has been infected with West Nile virus. According to the Yakima district, the infection happened in Yakima-County. To get some answers, we're joined by Lillian Bravo from the Yakima Health District. Thank you for being here, Lillian.
Yes, thank you.
Great. Can you tell us how this person was exposed to West Nile?
Yes, so here in Yakima County, West Nile virus is endemic, so we do see it every year consistently in our community when we trap mosquitoes. However, for this individual person, we know that this person was infected here in Yakima County due to some questions that are asked in terms of travel that is done. So likely from living here in Yakima County, individuals here are at a higher risk because we know that West Nile virus is persistent here in the community.
When you say higher risk, does that mean your department expects more people will contract this virus?
Yeah, higher risk in terms of knowing that there is consistent activity of West Nile virus among mosquitoes. Therefore, we know that people that live here are more likely to come into contact with mosquitoes with West Nile virus overall. And that's typical in Washington state, specifically in the central Washington area, just because our climate is a bit warmer than the rest of the state.
But with this, contraction in particular and it officially happening now, what does that tell you, or is it too early to say? Do you expect more people will actually get it?
Yes, at this point in time, it is considered late in the season. So for moving forward, we don't anticipate that there's a higher risk at this point in time, just because there's fewer mosquitoes. The temperatures have dropped, and for that reason, we don't expect to continue to see people coming into contact with mosquitoes infected with West Nile virus.
What are those symptoms? How can we know?
Yeah, so if an individual is experiencing fever, headache, body aches, joint pains, vomiting or diarrhea, sometimes even a skin rash, those are symptoms that are consistent with having contracted the West Nile virus. But really, we're most concerned with individuals that are over 60 or people that have certain health conditions that make them at a higher risk for getting complications from West Nile virus, and that's people with diabetes, cancer, hypertension. So those are the community members that we're most concerned about if they do end up getting infected with West Nile virus.
Absolutely, and that's a significant population. So how can people best protect themselves from mosquitoes and this virus?
Yeah, so the best thing to do is just to make sure that you can do as much as you can to avoid getting bitten by a mosquito, and then also to avoid creating homes for these mosquitoes. So that would look like, in terms of prevention from getting bit, that would be making sure that if you're going out into areas with high mosquito activity, you make sure that you use an insect repellent, wear long sleeves. At home, make sure that your windows have screens that are tightly fit so that you don't allow those mosquitoes into your home at night. And then in terms of preventing areas for the mosquitoes to multiply in, that would be making sure that you get rid of any standing water, whether that be in an old tire in your backyard or just a container that has standing water, maybe a pool over the summer, things like that. Just making sure that you get rid of those standing water sources and switching that water out so that we don't allow those mosquitoes to continue to multiply near your home.
Lillian, thank you for your time.
Thank you.